I shot my first and probably my last wedding. So let's start with the backstory. This wedding was for my cousin, and it was put together in 6 weeks. Now, my cousin tends to be last minute and do things kind of like that. She's just very on a whim, but she's been with her partner for a very long time. So they kind of just decided to get married. Now, 5 days prior, they told me there was no photographer. No photographer for a wedding. And of course, my family knows that I own cameras, yes, but I'm not one to really take photos of people for weddings and any of those types of situations. So they pretty much told me that I would be shooting the wedding. So I kind of looked up some things and I knew where we were going. So the location, light was non-existent. There's pretty much no light there. So that required me to then go in to get a flash. Mind you, this is stuff that I was paying for all by myself. My family was not going to help me with anything. Now, I don't really know much about flashes. I've used a flash in the past only because a company sent it out to me to use it. Otherwise, I really wouldn't have any experience with the flash. So I headed to Google, and Google led me to the newer Z1 flash, which happens to be the flash that I used in the past. So this flash was what I was going to use. But the thing is, when the flash came in, I got it, and I had a total of 20 minutes to use this flash prior to the wedding. Now, at the time, I was in full-time grad school classes, a lot going on, so I was not really the best person to be utilizing a flash in this situation. Now, my family were just hoping for the best and kind of going with it. But when I got to the venue itself, I couldn't even figure out how to put my camera into the mode where I can just see straight out the lens, kind of like a DSLR would, without my settings pre-existing to be able to utilize this flash. So that's when I had to watch a YouTube video at the venue to then figure out how to use a flash and then shoot this wedding. Like I said, crazy series of events. But it all kind of came out okay. I mean, would I ever do this again? No shot. One, I'm not really big on wedding photography, and two, I was there to have a good time and not really work, essentially. And mind you, I did this all for free. I paid for the flash myself, and I did all the editing and all the work myself, as well as developed 7 rolls of film from disposable cameras. So my family was very lucky to have me in this situation, but would I ever shoot a wedding again? No. God bless those people that actually shoot weddings, because personally, I know they can make a lot of money, but not my thing whatsoever. Which is why photography is kind of my side hobby, my fun time. Wedding photography, events, flash, not really my thing. Natural light, yes. Flash photography, no. Well, all I say is thank you for coming to my little TED Talk and how I'll never shoot a wedding again.